Partnerships, community, podcast, friends presented by 1440 Media Happy Friday Future Party. Well, it looks like all the FIFA love is souring from the inside. On the heels of the news that the soccer governing body is planning to create a private holding company that would sell a 20% stake in the organization, soccer associations across the world are trying to block it. All 55 UEFA member countries representing Europe said they would boycott all FIFA events, including the upcoming Women's World Cup and the 2030 World Cup, if the plan goes through. Meanwhile, all 41 CONCACAF member countries representing North America, Central America, and the Caribbean have publicly opposed the proposal. FIFA President Gianni Infantino has threatened to withhold payments from countries that don't support the plan. Yeah, this is getting as dramatic as any World Cup match. Daily top trends YouTube, WickerX, Twitter, Heat 2, Google, Jonathan Taylor, Thomas Reddit, Children of Blood and Bone, Letterboxd, Spider Man, Brand New Day, Spotify, Dark Room, Zoox is ready to roll, Paid Ride Zoox, the robo-taxi service owned by Amazon, can now charge customers for autonomous rides. Why it hits. There are an increasing number of robo-taxis on the road, but none are specially built for autonomous driving or lack typical controls like brakes and a steering wheel. With Zoox ready for prime time, it could revolutionize what cars on the road look like. Between the trips, watch out Waymo, Zoox is pulling into your lane. After ferrying 500,000 passengers for free in Las Vegas and San Francisco, Zoox is set to launch a paid service in Vegas next month. The company's California made EVs feature sliding doors, 2 rows of seats, and a top speed of 75 miles per hour. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is keeping a tight leash on the service. Zoox is only allowed to deploy 2,500 robotaxis per year for the next 2 years. Additionally, the NHTSA has to create an oversight structure to monitor Zoox's tech. No one wants these cars disrupting emergency services. Final route. With the paid service, Zoox is definitely playing the AV guinea pig with the NHTSA. The company is working with the agency to help develop new vehicle safety standards that will create the first ever national regulatory standards for AVs, according to WSJ. That would supersede the patchwork of state and local laws, allowing AVs to reliably drive from city to city and state to state. That will prove necessary if other AV hopefuls like Waymo's Ojai and Tesla's Cybercab hope to follow Zoox's lead. No pressure. The future. Expect TV networks, film studios, and even gaming giants to fight over the exclusive rights to put their content inside Zoox's. It'll be the driving equivalent of in-flight entertainment. Together with 1440 Media All Your News, none of the bias every day, the 1440 team of editors hand selects and summarizes the most important stories from over 100 trusted sources. The result? A 5-minute newsletter that's fast, factual, and refreshingly human. No bots, no bias, just clear, comprehensive news on politics, business, and culture, trusted by over 4M readers and always free. Subscribe for free blockbuster book deal turns to slop-an international bidding war for the hot new book Call Me, I'll Hide the Body, quickly cooled over allegations that it was written largely with AI, the big picture. As AI use seeps deeper into culture and gets better at writing, it's no surprise that some people are using it to write books or screenplays and pass them off as their own. But the legal and labor issues surrounding these systems are a tightrope no company wants to walk. Behind the scenes, an unpublished crime novel by first-time author Jerry Fallade was on track to become the biggest book deal of the year. Minotaur Books, an imprint of Macmillan Publishers, paid $2.4 million for the book and a sequel. International publishers started bidding on the rights, as did Hollywood studios looking to make a film adaptation. While the author has maintained he didn't use AI, the book apparently raised enough red flags among AI detection tools that everyone got cold feet. Suddenly, Europa Content, which was selling the book rights, and UTA, which was selling the film rights,
stepped away from the manuscript. Closing thoughts. The issue stems from the fact that AI-generated writing is generally not copyrightable because public AI systems are trained on previously copyrighted works. No copyright means no protections, which is something any company wants to secure before handing over millions of dollars. Maybe this is all a big misunderstanding, and Falad will be able to move forward with a deal. If not, it'll serve as a cautionary tale for anyone trying to pass off AI-assisted writing in professional literary circles. Coming, not soon. Expect the publishing world, especially Minotaur and Macmillan, to pursue cutting-edge AI detection tools so nothing like this happens again. Together with Superhuman, AI become the go-to AI expert. In 30 days, with Superhuman AI, every industry is having an AI moment. That's exactly why 1M Plus professionals at Google, Meta, and OpenAI read the Superhuman AI newsletter every day. Here's what you get: daily AI news that matters to your career, filtered from thousands of sources so you know what impacts your industry. Step-by-step tutorials you can use immediately, real prompts and workflows that solve real business problems. New AI tools tested and reviewed. Everything is tried before it's recommended, so you only get tools that drive real results, all in just 3 minutes a day. Join 1M Plus professionals who read Superhuman AI deep dives. Watch THR travel to IMAX's headquarters to see how the company helped bring Christopher Nolan's vision of filming the Odyssey entirely in 70 minutes to life. Listen, the deal chats with unrivaled sports CEO Andy Campion about leaving Nike to focus full-time on investing in youth sports. Explore. Forbes lists the highest paid podcasters of 2026, with Joe Rogan still at the top. 0.5% of you voted 10 to 15 hours in yesterday's poll. What's the longest non-stop flight you've ever taken? NYC to Rio de Janeiro, JFK to Cape Town. The plane refueled in the Cape Verde Islands. Grueling flight, though being in first class helped a bit. Made the Atlanta to Johannesburg flight once for work, in a middle seat in economy. Chicago to Dubai. Dallas to Auckland has been my longest leg thus far. Add to that connecting flights before and after, and this was one long day, or two. I live in Australia, so long non-stop flights are expected. Let's keep the conversation going. Join poll of the day so your opinions can shine. Discover how your views line up with your peers. Check out cool insights and have some fun. It's data with personality. Quick hits, entertainment, media. Spider-Man, Brand New Day is tracking for a $195 million opening in North America, the biggest of the year. Electronic Arts' $55 billion sale to Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, Silver Lake, and Jared Kushner's Affinity Partners is expected to close as early as next week. Netflix has tapped unscripted veteran Mike Darnell, The Voice, The Bachelor, American Idol, to provide strategic, creative guidance across its entire unscripted slate. Technology Google unveiled a new Gemini model that can coordinate movement across a robot's entire body while reasoning as it executes tasks. AI labs and Wall Street firms are offering hefty six-figure salaries to recruit young math grads. The White House is considering charging international students $100,000 for the opportunity to stay and work in the U.S. after graduation. Fashion. E-commerce DoorDash has received FAA approval to launch a drone delivery service. Reformation went public on the NYSE, raising over $210 million for the popular retailer. LeBron James broke the jersey debut sales record with his number 23 Philadelphia 76ers jersey, according to Fanatics. Partnerships, community, podcast. Friends, today's email was written by David Vendrell, edited by Nick Comney, polled and copy edited by Kate Cuniff, published by Darlene Salazar.